So the Congress party has unleashed a fresh front against the Prime Minister. They've started a campaign on the social media against the Prime Minister with videos that brand him as quote-unquote Bail Buddhi. Now this is a simple Hindi to English translation of the word. Bail Buddhi means bull-headed. Now if you go down to the literal meaning of this term, it means to denote a person who is obstinately opinionated, one who does not consider anyone else's opinions even important. Now this is coming as a counter to the Balak Buddhi jibe that the Prime Minister had used for Rahul Gandhi. You would recall when he spoke in the Parliament just about last week. The Congress has significantly timed this attack to Prime Minister Modi's return from his visit to Russia and to Austria. Top leaders of the Congress seem to have gone on an overdrive with the Bail Buddhi barb. They are putting out tweets and defining this insult by listing reasons behind the Bail Buddhi barb. In their latest attack, the Congress has also said that Narendra Modi matlab barbadi ki guarantee. And even as you see this continuously going lower and lower, as the Bail Buddhi versus the Balak Buddhi face-off continues between the two parties, the BJP and the Congress, the question we are asking, who's lowering the political discourse? This discourse helps who? And also remember, we'll also show you some political reactions that have come in. You're reading responses right now on your screens, both from the Congress and the BJP on the same.
प्रधानमंत्री ही बैल बुद्धि है।
देखो, ये कांग्रेस पार्टी जो है वो गाली गैंग और गाली गिरोह की मुखिया बनी हुई है। और आज मुझे तो अफसोस होता है कि जो अभी शतक का तो इनको टोटा है, लेकिन फिर भी जो है वो साजिशों का लोटा लिए वो घूम रहे हैं अलग अलग जगहों पे। अब आपका शतक पूरा हो नहीं पाया, लेकिन आप पूरी दुनिया को ये बता रहे हैं कि हमें तो जनता ने जनादेश दे दिया है। अरे भाई, आपका अभी शतक पूरा नहीं हो पाया। आपको जो है वो संख्या के हिसाब से आप लीडर ऑफ द अपोजिशन जरूर बन गए हैं, लेकिन उसके बाद शालीनता आनी चाहिए, समझ आनी चाहिए। वो सारी चीजें आपने बाहर कर दी और एक के बाद एक गालियों का डिक्शनरी निकाल करके प्रधानमंत्री जी के बारे में कर रहे हैं। ये अनफॉर्चुनेट है,
बहुत दुर्भाग्यपूर्ण है। एक ऐसे देश के प्रधानमंत्री आज विश्व में जिन्होंने अपना झंडा गाड़ रखा है, आज 15 देशों ने उनको अपना सर्वोच्च सम्मान देने का काम कर रहे हैं। आज संसार उनको एक विश्व में एक नेता के रूप में समस्या के समाधानों के रूप में देख रहा है। आज उनका मुकाबला ऐसे बालक से करना जिसको मालूम ही नहीं है कि कहाँ खुश होना है, कहाँ रोना है। उन लोगों को मुझे लगता है कि इनका कंपैरिजन राहुल गांधी का और प्रधानमंत्री मोदी जी का कहीं भी नहीं हो सकता।
प्रधानमंत्री और सांसद और जनता, इसमें अंतर होता है। जिस तरह की बात जनता करती है, जिस तरह की बात मान ये कोई सांसद कह दे किसी भी पार्टी का, तो क्या उसका जवाब उसी भाषा में देना प्रधानमंत्री की गरिमा के अनुरूप है? प्रधानमंत्री पार्टी का नहीं होता, प्रधानमंत्री देश का होता है। प्रधानमंत्री की बात जो है देश की बात मानी जाती है, जो दुनिया उसका आकलन करती है। तो इतनी छोटी बातें मोदी जी करते हैं प्रधानमंत्री होकर के, जिसकी कोई सीमा नहीं है।
Issueless Congress party led by Balak Buddhi has now recruited Mand Buddhis, trolls, after the Manipur press conference failed him yet again. This is yet another attempt to placate his ego that met with go back slogans from Manipur.
So multiple reactions you've heard both from the BJP and the Congress. What about the allies? What about parties working in alliance with the Congress? One such reaction is also coming in from the National Conference that says that this is what the BJP has sowed, and that's the reason why it will have to reap this.
प्रधानमंत्री ने पार्लियामेंट के अंदर तकरीर करते हुए जब राहुल गांधी को कहा बाल बुद्धि, तो वहाँ से रिटेलिएशन होना ही था। लेकिन मैं ये समझता हूँ कि प्रधानमंत्री को भी अपनी ज़बान पर कंट्रोल करना चाहिए और बाकी जो लोग हैं वो भी करें। और यही जो नई नस्ल है उसको एक प्रेरणा मिलती है कि कौन हमें रिप्रेजेंट करता है और किस लैंग्वेज में करता है। तो जहाँ भी ये जो मुद्दे होते हैं उन मुद्दों के ऊपर लड़ाई लड़नी चाहिए, लेकिन लैंग्वेज का इस्तेमाल जो है वो एहतियात से करना चाहिए ताकि इस तरह की लैंग्वेज इस्तेमाल ना हो। और अगर प्रधानमंत्री ने पहल की है तो वापस जवाब भी तो आएगा।
But what has led to this fight in the first place? Not very long ago, on the floor of the House, the Parliament, is where the Prime Minister took that full frontal attack against Rahul Gandhi. And he also, in fact, listed out multiple instances why he believed that this was a case of Balak Buddhi.
आदरणीय सभापति जी, बालक बुद्धि में ना बोलने का ठिकाना होता है और न ही बालक बुद्धि में व्यवहार का कोई ठिकाना होता है। और जब ये बालक बुद्धि पूरी तरह सवार हो जाती है तो सदन में भी किसी के गले पड़ जाते हैं। ये बालक बुद्धि अपनी सीमाएं खो देती है तो सदन के अंदर बैठ करके आंखें मारते हैं, आंखें मारते हैं। इनकी सच्चाई आदरणीय सभापति जी अब पूरा देश समझ गया है।
Let's also make sense of this politically about where the story goes in from here. Pragya, very unlike the BJP that they have taken a calculated position right now to not go all after this and perhaps amplify this entire jibe by the Congress. What really does this tell us of, the change in politics post the 2024 mandate, where the Congress clearly believes that it can put the government on mat on anything and everything, and the government also being very, very cautious?
Well, it seems that Congress is a spring in its feet. They obviously believe that the mandate has come in their favor, despite the fact that they are still at 99. But the kind of confidence that is being exhibited by Congress leaders and Congress allies, it is for everyone to see. In fact, in Parliament, when everyone was speaking and Prime Minister wanted LOP to behave as LOP, and BJP says and the government also says that he did not act like LOP, and that is exactly when Prime Minister rose up to say that he had expected and he knew that LOP was a power, is a constitutional seat which has to be respected. And this all started from there when Prime Minister called Rahul Gandhi without naming him Balak Buddhi, and this is exactly what prompted Congress to start this campaign, as you rightly said. And Bal Buddhi is one term that has been used in northern India, especially in Haryana, for someone who is obstinate, as you rightly said, and obviously someone who doesn't go by the logic. This is exactly what Congress is also hitting out at Prime Minister, and the target is one and only Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and they have gone after Prime Minister. And in fact, if you see the social media campaign of the Congress, they are hitting out again and again, and there are hundreds of memes that they have made about Prime Minister. Obviously, it's a battle of perception. Remember, in 2014, BJP was big on social media. They created a momentum, and a majority of the success has also gone to the credit of social media campaign that BJP had launched. Congress, on the other hand, is trying to do the same thing. They're trying to repeat it, to change the perception and, bring the focus away from Rahul Gandhi's faults onto Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And they have chosen this strategy because they know the one and only power center and powerful man who is being listened by the countrymen is none other than Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and that is why they have chosen selectively Prime Minister as their target.
Okay.
But how far this campaign will work is yet to be seen. But BJP officially is maintaining silence on it. They obviously believe that they should not amplify this. They do not want to give fodder to their opponents also about this particular campaign that the Congress has launched. In fact, there are few voices on the BJP who believe that this is the kind of the language that has been used against Prime Minister is very derogatory. And in fact, it is stooping to a low because Prime Minister is also a constitutional post. Prime Minister Narendra Modi is not just any other MP or man. He is the Prime Minister of the country, and there should be some kind of, the decency that has to be there. Even when you criticize, you can be graceful in your criticism, but you are not doing it. Yes. So these are the few voices that are speaking, against Rahul Gandhi's Congress, and obviously they are calling it Indira's Congress, saying that this has been in their DNA.
It's a fascinating story to even track because, even a lack of response at times is a response. We'll track that story. Thank you so much.